Okay. We are in pretty good shape, actually. I have just started the streamathon. Actually, I started it about an hour ago. And it seems like it's going okay. It just restarted as I left, but it seems like it does that all the time. One of the glitches, I guess. Right now at the beginning of the streamathon. It's awesome. By the time you see this, it's going to probably be a quarter of the way through. Maybe even a third of the way through. It depends. I'm going to try not to make it the halfway mark, but work might have other designs and plans for me today. It is a wonderful Saturday. I have off tomorrow, so I'm going to probably try to continue the streamathon through doing a through thing, and it will we'll have it from there. Yeah. Yep. Trying to think. I'm still in like a weird mood and a weird zone, and I feel bad for certain people that are going to get caught up into the growing pains that the community I'm with is going through right now, and I don't know if I'm going to be. I could be kicked out. I mean, it really is. I'm not secure in my spot so much, and I'm going to always refuse to be conformist, and this is the community that I joined was supposed to be completely non-conformist and almost combative family unit. That's what I am. I'm discovering all of this on my own. It's like yesterday when I was talking about getting goal ideas and rewards and punishments that I can do to reward chat, or to punish to have them punish me for reaching goals. And I don't know why that is a thing, but it is a thing, and I was trying to I could assign things. I did assign certain things for reaching 100. The goal of this streamathon right now. I would love to reach 100 here on YouTube more than on Twitch. And yeah, on Twitch it means more revenue generated. Oh, speaking about me earning revenue on video where I talked about like how I was not looking for followers on Twitch, how it was all about YouTube, how it was, you know, that I'm not going to be streaming on Twitch. Never say freaking never. See, that's the lesson that I'm going to. That's the moral of today's story. Just never fucking say never. I'm still laughing at that because, yeah, at the time it was absolutely true. Like, people like say like, oh, you know, why would you show a video that shows something that's not true? I mean, there's lots of things I talk about. You know, I crap on the community that I'm just talking about earlier. I crap on them all the time, but it doesn't mean I don't love them. It doesn't mean that I don't care about them. It doesn't mean I don't, you know, I don't still want to belong. You know, even if I don't feel like I belong to the group, it doesn't change the fact that I still want to. I still want to belong, but I want to belong as an individual. Like, I don't think people realize that. It is a darn near impossible idea. It's, you know, and some people might find it kind of stupid. That's what I want to do. I want to belong as an individual, not belong as the community. I participate in the community. I do things for the community. You know, that's all happening. You know, it is like the comment that got me in trouble. When I said I wasn't an ally. I'm me. Like, why? It's like, I mean, people are, you know, screaming to, you know, notice me, notice me, notice me. But why do you notice? Why do you see me as white? Why do you see me as male? Why do you see me as all? No, I don't want to be seen as those things. Yeah, I mess up all the time. I'm notorious for it. I say the wrong pronouns. I do it all the time. I call people by the wrong name. And I try to explain, like, I don't mean to be sounding ignorant. I don't mean to be sounding racist or anything like that. I don't mean it at all. I'm trying to be true to my heart and say the words that work for it. But I understand that people want to be seen as black. People want to be seen as Latinx or Latino or whatever. You know, Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese. You know, I understand people want to be seen as those things. It's not. It doesn't elude me. But just because you want to be seen as, you know, the labels that society attaches, doesn't mean I want to. And just because you want those labels doesn't mean I see you as any less of a person, of the person you are. Because that's what I see. I see the person you are. It could be black. I mean, like, if that's who you want to be, that's who I'll see you as. I will try to respect it as best I can. It could be woman. It could be male. It could be whatever. It could be a racist asshole. I mean, like, whatever you want me to see you as. I will do my best to see you as. But I see you for what I see you. I strip all labels away. Strip all stereotypes away and try to see the person. I'm guilty of this as well. So I mean, like, I'm trying not to, like, you know, pretend I'm on some high horse and whatever, because society beats it into us. It's constant. It's like water torture. It's just a constant drip. Just keep beep 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 beep. You know, pressure. The song from Encanto. You know, when they say, like, you know, pressure keeps dripping like a drip 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 drip. Yeah, that's what this is like. And it's definitely pressure. Pure pressure. It's all pressure. Society is a collective. It's the collective thought. It's the collective mindset. And I've seen what the collective mindset says. I've seen what the collective mindset does. And I hate it. Hate it. It has caused so much pain. It is filled with so much hatred. That's what the collective is filled with hatred. It's like we don't even know what love is anymore. Do I don't know what love is? No, we don't even know. Like, if as a society, we don't know what love. We attach everything by what we hate. The reason we choose something, you know, and I'm guilty of it. Like, here I am, you know, telling you how I'm guilty of it as well. I voted for our current president, not because I thought he was going to be a great president, not because I thought he was going to basically save us from this pandemic and, you know, set the world on, you know, fire and, you know, put America back on track to being a incredibly great country, because we have fallen so far. And in the 4 years of 45, it has been a complete and total disaster as far as our standing on the world stage. Like, absolutely removing us from the world stage is what 45 was doing. We were failing as a nation under his command. The damage that was done on purpose. It was deliberate, and it is never going. I don't think America can ever recover from it. It's like the stupid Joe Manchin bullshit, holding back climate, you know, policies and stuff like that. That fucking you're holding those policies back. We as a country might never recover from this. As far as our standing on the world stage, as far as a people, as far as human beings, we might never recover from this. Being an American might just well be like being an asshole. We got the guns and the power and the military, because the military-industrial complex, and we are just basically a bully, and eventually the people we bully will, you know, shake us off. It should be a warning with what's going on in Russia. A warning to what could happen in America. We need the world stage. We need the world stage to exist. We need to have a good standing on it. And we don't. We haven't for many, many years. But I voted for the current president to stop the hemorrhaging that 45 was freaking doing to us. And I don't think this country could have lasted 4 more years of it. The fact that he might be running for president again, what a fucking disaster idea that was. He staged a coup at the nation capital while being a sitting president. Basically a coup against him fucking self. Because he didn't get 4 more years. He staged a coup against his nation. democracy. That's what happened. That's what happened at the rally, and that's what happened at the Capitol. And all these investigations and stuff like that, all this, you know, how is his responsibility and everything like that. He said he was going to walk with them. He didn't walk with them. Said he was going to lead them to the promised land. And the rioters and everything like that thought they were justified to destroy America. Actually, even worse, they thought it was an American thing to do to destroy America. And they still believe it today. Biden might not be the best president, but goddamn, he's so much better. It is a freaking light of day, and the news better fucking wake up of the destruction that they do, the culpability that they have. It's fucking disgrace. You're legitimizing what Fox does. Legitimizing it. Media made Donald Trump. Media made him. He is the reason. The media is the reason why he was elected president. And 74 fucking million people thought it was a good idea to have 4 more years of it. That's how fucking disastrous this is. Old white men, since I was talking about freaking people who are racist, these old white men deciding on what the fate of this country is, because they believe that this country is old and white. Turns out that it's not. God help us all. Temper tantrum that they by a temper tantrum that they threw, and the lives that were lost, the destruction of this country. And the states that basically said, yeah, because we believe that there was voting fraud with the most secure election ever. Because we believe that there was voting fraud, we're going to now install ways to stop people from voting. Not fake voters, legitimate voters. We're going to stop that. Makes me fucking insane. That's why I hate talking about fucking politics. But it is a big deal. It is happening. And I almost should say it every single day. Like, thank you that we don't have former President Donald Trump as president right now. Thank you. It's a shame the damage that he did to the recovery from the pandemic. We could have, especially because he's the one who freaking started Warp Speed. With Warp Speed going, and once the vaccine was freaking out and everything like that, and if everybody got vaccinated, man, we would have licked this. We'd be going to all those 34 nations and freaking boostering them like crazy. Making sure everybody in the world got this vaccine. And we could have gotten rid of it. Instead, we allowed it to freaking mutate. Instead, we allowed freaking new variants to freaking fester. Because of inaction. And loyalty to a grifter who basically stole from the American people, and the people who freaking are loyal to them, almost treating him as a god. It's the demise of. This isn't even the worst pandemic. This isn't even the worst virus that could come along. This is the pre-show. And now we're probably stuck with this for the rest of our freaking short species life. Who knew that lack of climate protection would be the way to cure freaking COVID? Who knew? Just bring humanity to the brink of extinction. For what? For nothing. Nothing. Not even for a few dollars more. It's not even talking about money anymore, because there's more money to be made in saving this planet than there is to destroy it. They would just rather destroy it. Take my job. I look at my job. Right now the market is basically flush. It is an employer's and employees freaking gambit. We have choice now. We have basically we can fight for things. We can ask for things and everything like that. And I'm asking for things and they're still not giving it to me. They literally, it's at the point where they just want me to fucking quit. Because in their minds, even though they're paying me what a brand new hire would cost, they can basically string along a new hire like they've strung me along for the past decade. Then I'm just an annoyance. And if I can find better, I might as well go find better. Yeah, after a decade of working for this place, I get paid exactly what a brand new hire gets paid. So they're not even saving money to get rid of me. In fact, they're losing money because they have to train somebody new to come in. Commute changes, and it's either shorter or longer, hopefully shorter. You guys should know why. I'm out of here. I thought they had one last chance. I gave them the one last chance already, and they basically shit on it. There's something that came down the pipeline, and it's, like I said, they're stringing me so much easier. It would be so much easier for them to just pay me. Because I think if they do fire me, I have wrongful termination suit against them. If I do quit, I'm going to probably do litigation for the money that they owe me. And sue them. I mean, it's that bad. I have stuck it out under the guise that they will give me better. I have stuck it fucking out. And it's exactly what's going on with the climate change. It is so much easier. It has gotten to the point where it would be more profitable to go to zero carbon than it would be to fight every step of the way to produce more carbon emissions, to have more of a carbon footprint. It's more expensive, and it's a fight because everything's fighting you to have a bigger footprint. Instead of like slowly changing it over and slowly utilizing the stuff that produces a carbon footprint, including nuclear, until you can get to the point where you have no carbon footprint in your products, in your things, no more plastics. I mean, it is like an amazing thing, especially with the the oil crisis that we have right now. Plastic prices are going to go up. I mean, like, how difficult is that to see? I don't know if people are sincere when they ask me to tell me to always be myself and this stuff, and my response is always the same, like, I can only be myself. It's the only thing I know how to do. And I feel that that's probably like the best response than saying, like, why would I want to be something else? I don't want them to try to answer that question. And why would you think that there was a choice in the matter? I think of the trans community and like how like people think that they have a choice, and it's like, you have no idea like how horrible it is to be stuck in a body that does not represent you. And if you do not know how that feels, I'm going to tell you right now that it is the leading cause of suicide. So it can't be good. So why would you try to tell them that they have a choice? It's either basically death or death of that persona. I mean, it is like, like you're telling women that they have to carry babies to term. You know that their body is fighting to kill them, right? You know that that's like the whole object of pregnancy. You know, there's a life fighting to stay alive, and the body itself is fighting to stay alive against it. And yes, when a woman wants to have a baby, that's a beautiful thing. It is almost in concert, and you can do things to work it. But when the woman does not want that baby, I mean, it's like, why would you torture her? And if you can't have babies, why would you have a say in the matter? I can't have babies. I have no say in the matter. That's how I feel. Women should not be forced into doing things with their bodies that they do not want to do. Ever. It makes me crazy. It does. These things make me crazy. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're having a great day and everything is awesome for you. And I'm gonna just do this work thing, and I normally try to pump myself up for these days, and I haven't been lately. And some days I've been in a good mood, and I haven't been pumping myself up to freaking do this job. In fact, I feel worse going in. I feel good leaving, but I feel bad going in. And when I first started the morning commutes videos, at least I was like feeling like charged up. And I don't know if there's something switched over. I'm trying to rant more. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff out. Because when I get to work, I have to basically blast a smile on my face all the time, and I have to be joking and basically this lovable guy. And it is me, but it's not how I feel, because I know that they're fucking me over, and it is an awful feeling. And I did put myself in a better position, and probably one of the better off, it's the best office. It's the best office that I've ever worked in. And even still, I feel that way, because I know it's true. It's not paranoia or anything like that. It's just the truth. And even if the office itself isn't screwing me over, it's outside forces that are screwing me over. They don't have the office doesn't have a say on whether I'm going to get more pay. They can recommend, and that's about as far as they've done. And as far as I know, as far as I can believe, they've recommended it at least 3 times since I've been here. And it is not worked out so far. And again, here we are. Another freaking thing where they were like going, oh, you gotta wait for that, and I'm now waiting for it instead of getting another job. And the sad thing about it is I have to get another job to pay to live. I have to get my debt down. Really what I need a second job for is basically I need to make enough money so that I can use this job to pay my bills and everything like that, and I can use the second job to freaking pay my debt down. Because once the debt's paid down, I'll have more money. I mean, it's like that's where I'm at right now. And it's not just December that's going to basically bring things back up. It literally just getting rid of the debt, getting rid of the hundreds of dollars that I'm paying each month. I could use that money for other things. like getting a muffler. Right now I'm at the point where I can't even pay down the debt, and I'm paying these interest rates, and I'm, barely scraping by. And every time I put in a lot of money to lower those interest rates, I don't see the return fast enough, so I'm basically struggling for freaking ever. It's hard, but yeah, that's what's going to wake me up today, and I hope it does. All right, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day. If you see this video all the way to this point, put a little cool beans in the comments below. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I want you to know that. Like I don't think I say this enough, and I know I said it a few times, but I don't think I say this enough. You are the most important thing to me. Without you, I don't do this. I know I talk about like how I don't get a lot of views and people don't see videos all the way to this point. And if you do see this to this point, you know that I'm very sincere about it because I adore you above everything else. But even still, even the people that watch for a few minutes and stuff like that and tune it out, you giving your time is just like it's unfathomable to me that how much because I see myself doing that. I see myself trying to give time to people, and when 15 people that I like and I want to watch are all on at the same time, it's really difficult to watch all of them, and I have to kind of make the decision of when not to. And then there's times when there's nobody on, and it's just kind of silence. It's like radio silence. And it's one of the reasons why I started to stream up now, is because this is the time. I'm streaming right now during a time when I don't know anybody on. And I might get 1, I might get 2 views, I might get 3 views. But it is what it is. And like I said, put the cool beans in the comment below, and like I swear to you, I'm going to basically shout you out. I'm going to adore you, falling all over you. And as always, cool beans. All right, you guys take care.